Hello, my Labyrinth people. This is Informed Labyrinth today. So, in the video here, we just want to show you how the process of elimination works with the CDC. And a lot of people are kind of confused about how CDC telling the partisan in Nimba County to vote for 3 candidates. But we thought that it was very easy, and CDC used the process of elimination to be able to make sure that no vote get wasted in Nimba County and give the people the opportunity and lots of options for them to be able to select their candidate that they want. So in the video, we kind of demonstrate, we kind of show you for you to be able to see. You know, like when we want to show them something, you got a minute to watch it. While they listen to it, then they'll be able to learn. So this is how we're able to break it down for you so you can be able to understand how it works. Then in 2029, we all can apply that to all our various candidates so we can be able to get the better candidate for Liberia. So enjoy the video and continue to follow us on Inform Liberia today. You know we're not yet, but we're here. Watch, listen, learn. So let's say the red is either gongolo, right? Then yeah, we got yellow, yeah, will be what? Or garrison yellow. So GY garrison yellow. Let's increase the front side, yeah. That's to doing. Okay, so that I think that's a good side then. Then let's do all of them like that. So get okay, so we get G. So okay, so we get garrison. So we get either gongolo in the red, get garrison yellow, yeah, in a yellow, yeah. Then yeah, we have how they can call it, Magleon. So let's just change the front side whether before we start doing anything. Let's carry to I think 48 was a good. So we get Magleon MG. I think the get a lot of G. MG for Magleon. And let's get Magleon blue. Okay. And then we come here. We say let's use it could be Koga. Yeah, let's use Koga. So it's saying Koga is the guy that to doing. So we can use D, which will be make it 48. Samuel Koga SK. So we use that. So use it for Samuel Koga. And yeah, they're giving a green a United Party guy. Perfect. So you know, like remember I let it this time when you're doing things for people in labyrinth, you gotta enjoy it. I want to tell somebody say, hey, D12. Most of the time, D12 can be showing your hand that they in the A and B to do, can be paid. But the people that you be talking to, they can see the thing. And like certain people, when they say, he said, you know, they can imagine it in the mind, they can want to draw it for you to see it. Me, I say that left, but I'm not saying that labyrinth, they can listen to the radio and thing. But if you want to convince them, let them be able to watch it or they listen to it, they will learn. So if you're doing any other thing, if you don't enjoy it, you'll never be satisfied saying you're doing it the right way. So this is what I was talking about, right? So this is the process of elimination into the by-election. This is something that we wanted to introduce into the 2029 election because a lot of people going to go vote and they confused. No, the thing I'm doing, I don't want you to get confused about the side. Forget about the whole side I get blue. Let's focus on the side I get red, yellow, blue, and green. Either Gongolo is the red. Garrison yellow, the yellow. Mark Leon, the blue. And Samuel Koga, the green. Right there. So let me zoom in on this side here so you can be able to see it. This is what we call the process of elimination. That's what CDC trying to introduce. Now, you are going to an election and you decide to select one person, right here. We want to get one person to be the winner that will be able to come right here and represent the people of Nimba County. Now, the people of Nimba County, now, they are going to the pool and they are trying to decide to decide who they're going to vote for. Instead of them being confused or trying to be able to, decide among the same thing, with the help of the party, they ask them questions, Lelo. We got people that are going to run. We want to select one. And CDC say, look, you got all the people in the race that is going to be running. We can help you. We can make you understand or even make your life easy for you. No, you better ask a simple question. They say, who will be the next senator of Nimba County? A. Or say, who is the next senator of Nimba County? A. Ide Gonglo. B. Garrison Yellow. C. Mark Leon. D. Samuel Koga. You're thinking. You're looking. Then say, in the question here, to help you limit your question thing, we're going to take on the one incorrect answer. Among all the questions and things that we take on one question that is not correct. No matter what, that question can never be associated with this answer here. So for this reason here, we're going to eliminate something that you don't even need to look at, don't even need to pick. So CDC went ahead and said, look, let it eliminate. You can go ahead, you can pick any other thing. But since you don't know the answer, you don't know who to pick and thing, let us take one option there for you and say, let it eliminate that process and thing. So CDC went ahead, they brought in what? Let's get a more better color and thing. I will use red. So they decided to say, let's make the thing easier for our people to be able to understand or be able to work with us on the level. I know I will be following with me. I want making sense because I don't draw the thing. You've been given 4 options and they say pick. But they tell you, say, before you make your choice, let me give you one answer. Let me help you. There is one answer here that is not correct. No matter what, if you select that answer, you can never be correct. It's not a correct answer and thing. Let me eliminate that one for you. But we give you 3 choices that you can make in that 3 choices and thing. Now, let's start with the process of elimination. Look, we use the thing 2029. If you don't want Joseph Baga, anybody you want, just hire the person for and cancel it. They went ahead and cancel Samuel Koga. Wow. See it? Are we watching you? I want to make it sense. Oh. Let's make it black. Let me not show you go. Let's make it black. Black where we cancel Samuel Koga. Boy, CDC go and cancel him. You watching it? Okay. So now we are left with the 3 people that are here. 1, 2, 3. Are you ready? See the process? 1, 2, 3. They told you that now, let's make it easy for you. We have taken away the wrong one, the one that will never be the best choice at all. No matter what, you can never select the one. This is not the answer. You know when they say C-A-T, that cat, but the other person say they want a cat and thing, and not correct. So no matter what, in in a Nimba County by-election, CDC make it clear for the people. The process of elimination. They tell you, say, look, this straws here, this green here is not correct. Among all the other answers that you can get, this one here, this green here, is not correct. So there's be no means that you can select that one. Right there. I hope you can hear me. Oh. Let me do my sound check right again. Perfect. There. Right there, CDC make it clear. The parties say this is your choice. This is what you need to do. Okay, let's go back to studio 2 so you can be able to see. So it's saying this is your choice. Among all the candidates, green is not your choice. You can select green because green will not be helping you. No matter what, the green one is not the right choice for this thing here. Clear. You see, is that book may left easy, but most people don't even want to follow that thing. They think I know that when you go to a game show, and give me 1 minute. I just want to make some adjustment. So let's say you go to a game show, right? And the game show you been asked a question, multiple choice question. That's why I said it as a game show when I did a little cue. I said it's a game show. You go to the game show and give you options. They give you A, B, C, and D. Or they give you red, yellow, blue, and green. They ask you a question and they say, here's the question. Who is going to be the next senator of Nimba County? Or who is the best pick to be the next senator of Nimba County? Or select one person that will be the next senator of Nimba County coming up. That's a good question. Select one person that will be the next senator of Nimba County. Let's do that. Let's see what we can do. So you have to select one person that will be the next senator of Nimba County. Look at the list right there. It's now they say, but before you select one person here, let educate you on certain things. We give you 4 boxes. We say go look in at 4 boxes. In the red box, you will see Ide Gongolo. In the green box, you will see Garrison Yellow. In the yellow box, I mean, you see Garrison Yellow. In the blue box, you will see Magleon. And in the green box, you will see Samuel Koga. But select one person that will win or who will be select one person to be the senator of Nimba County or who is going to be the senator of Nimba County among the bars here. Say, get one person. But they say before you make your selection or before you choose, we want to help you. There's one person here, no means, by no other cause or by no means necessary, that person can be or that person will be the senator or that person right is the right choice. So let's make it easy for you. Let's take out the green from there. Green is not going to be part of it. So let's remove green. What do you mean by that move? Green is not the choice. So we're going to do what? Eliminate green. That's what we want to do in 2020 now. In 2020 now, we want to be able to have the ability to be able to eliminate candidates that we don't want. So you go in the bar, you know you're not going to vote, but you know the party, you just cover the face and thing. Anybody can take a vote. So CDC went ahead and tell the people, say, let's remove green. So I want you watching. I'm not going to do. I'm just going to remove the green column from here. So we remove the green column. Bam. CDC remove the green column. Let's take all the necessary, or they erase this thing from here so it can be today. So CDC removed the green column. No more green here. Red. Now, CDC gave the people three options. They said, now, your answer for this question that they gave you, for you to get the best candidate or for you to be able to select people that will represent the people of Nimba interest, that today, tomorrow, when you call us or anybody will see for them to work with, we can tell you that one of the answers here is the possible answer and this is the sure answer. It's for you and the people to decide. Then you left with three options now. Then you send out. Then the next thing we're going to do now is saying that among the three options, what you need to do in your mind, you need to reduce them to two. So based on what you know, what Nimba County people been saying, with all the video where they talk about Prince Johnson, they talk about the Nimba politics, who eating the money, and what you want in Nimba County. You look at the people platform. What is he saying? What in Garrison Radio get to offer? And what in Mark Blair bringing? Then you start asking yourself the technical questions. Then you start waiting things, start looking at between things, and start doing. Then you go. Some people go, they'll say, you know what, ask the audience. You know, I say ask the audience, where you go and listen to radio station now. So some people go, they get one or two radio station and thing, they kind of listen to the radio station. Now, don't forget now, we are left with the 3 years. What CDC give people that want people confused today. See, if you really eliminating, I won't get to talk here, but no more again. Now, the three options now, all the things here in the news, all the things AB they been saying, all the things where KOK they been saying, my man Jay Relly and Freedom FM or Punch TV, Spoon TV, everything like you know, all the small things like be all the gay like they be hearing everything in your mind, everything like you know. They start to analyze, they start thinking about, you start to do it because the three people then you look at the people platform and say what is Ile saying into her campaign? What she's saying? What she gonna do? How she gonna do it? Who she with? Then you go to Garrison Yolu. What Garrison Yolu bringing? What he's saying? Is that what Garrison Yolu saying? Is that what I want? Then you go to Mark Leon. Who Mark Leon working with? Why is Mark Leon coming this time? Is Mark Leon the person that we can trust, we can work with, we can to do all the necessary questions and things? You start, you know, it start coming to your mind. You start analyzing, you start thinking about anything. You start looking at people platform and thing. What CDC offer anything. They said no matter what, in the interest of the people of Nimba County, one of these colors, the red that represent Ile Gongolo, the yellow that represent Garrison Yellow, and the blue that represent Mark Lane. You start analyzing things because on the two now you try to now you have an option where you listen to the radio. Let's say one day you listen to the radio or the audience. The audience is where you hear us out there. All the things you've been hearing, all the small things, you know, all the things that you know, you start analyzing things to draw your conclusion. Then you will come to a point where you have to look at between the 3 years and take the best two possible candidates. Then with everything where you not hear, with everything where you not know anything, and the audience is saying hello. The three that CDC give us, while looking at it, maybe you look at one of your relatives or you ask the people in post law. Looking at the three candidates here, I think the red would be the person that we can go. So what we can do is that we'll move the red. Wow. So now the red can come here. Based on your information, what you know, what people been saying, what all the small things, maybe the audience say, you know what, maybe you get a chance to gain, to go to, maybe you get a chance to call somebody or listen to the audience and say, look, I get 3 people here. But among the 3 people, what are 2 people that I can react and say, if I looking at things, maybe Ile time here. That Ile time, you think so? Yeah. You know the last time we try to carry Ile and thing, but Tina work on anything. But I think it's about time that we can bring Ile or we can do that. Then, you know, that way we'll be hearing news and then somebody say, man, how about Garrison Yielding? Maybe Garrison Yellow like the guy and thing like that. Wait, then you know he said no. Then you go. Then he start looking at the thing, start weighing it, start weighing it because like kind of time you making a thing. Next week and thing like that, all the week that come here like then kind of making a decision based on all your own assumptions and understanding about Nimba politics. So you start looking at the option in between it, then you start saying that because one of the things you got to select one at the end to be the person that you're going to vote for. But now you got to look at the 3 years and see what you're going to do. Then somebody say, look, man, I'm looking at Mark. Mark is the guy that he, right now, he been supporting the CDC. But all true, he have been loyal to the party. He been doing a thing, and for the time he been working in the area and thing. He didn't want to be behind there or agree with Koga and thing. He been working, been seeing how you account. I mean, all your understanding about all your candidates. Somebody said Gary see anything. So you start going through, you start analyzing things, you start making your own, analogy coming to, deciding like what good and thing, what you think your people can to do, all that kind of thing that then they try to make a conclusion. At the end of the day, maybe you get to ask the audience, and the audience, they start hearing in the news and thing. They go on social media thing, there's something happen that they start hearing the thing. Then a lot of the race and thing like that, the whole Canada, it will have to drop to 2. Then social media break the news and say, look, and when the 3 candidates right now, the 2 hottest candidates in the race right now is, we just saying something now. Mark Gleon, maybe campaign star, Mark Gleon introduce something a thing, or Mark Gleon made something a heavy move during campaign time and thing, or Mark Ide his something a news, or something break up. Or maybe among the 3 years, somebody is something like money or something like thing come up with somebody and thing like that something come on between it and something like negative news and positive news, it all play a very important part in election. It depends on the way you can use it in terms of information. But something like good news or bad news come on and thing, but among the candidate with all the information, everything and thing, I was making sense with the thing because I try to draw the thing for you. I know I'm making a lot of sense because this is how we teach. Because we got to show for people to be able to see. So with everything like hearing among the 3 candidates, maybe doing a campaign time, somebody blow up. Among the 3 candidates, maybe either blow up, either morale hot, the CPP Cambian, either anything you see the momentum from either you see heavy promises coming from either. You start seeing like either making things happen. She ain't even win you say anything, but you start seeing the kind of, sometimes you be the kind of people that behind you. You start seeing potential people there. People that come and say, look, if you put either that will work or anything, the people are here. At the end of the day, it was convince the people that doing the campaign time who are strategists with everything that will bring you a thing there. Or some people, she ain't not here. Or maybe, why would you do the thing where it needs there? Maybe it could be where it needs there. Or Garrison Yellow. Maybe Garrison Yellow was the guy. Like, people say, you know what? Garrison Yellow been in the thing for a long time. And all the Giopo say, you know what? My man, you go, you calm down. You can do all your thing what you want to do with behind Garrison Yellow. Garrison Yellow, like, oh man, what ain't to do anything like that with Garrison Yellow? No matter what, Garrison Yellow, like, oh man. Then Garrison Yellow hit the thing to the campaign time with Mark. So, among the 3 candidates, there will be something will be at one point during the campaign time thing. You will reduce to having only 2 candidates based on what you know, what you've been hearing, everything I've been doing. Either Ide or Garrison Yellow or Mark. But let's say Ide came out, like she's the only female candidate. A lot of women say, no matter what, I see my daughter in Ide. I will support Ide all the way to the teeth. If I say I support her in 2020, TPP time. But we feel that we're supposed to win, but we not win. But this time around, now down. All the different things happening. Then people say, man, look at Mark Nana Bian, Musa. The way Musa moves me today, I know that if I see Mark and Musa working together, we start to feel the impact. Maybe this is the new wave of Nimba politics with the CMC, with Mark leading a thing and working along with Musa, and kind of bringing new idea and thing to the disco and thing. So people start buying to that. Then you start seeing members coming from the MDR because Mark used to be associated with that group before, and they're following behind Mark and other people and things. You start people saying, at the end of the day now, we have been left with only two candidates into the race, where we have either representing red and Mark representing the blue. I hope I'm making sense. Now we left with red and blue with everything we get during the campaign time, what you know and think or to doing. Now, either or Mark. Day of the election, he started to go in the room. Maybe that night you sleep, he slept good, or he bought a woman either way in the net before the election, 12 May, one of our supporter her, or maybe yes, something about anything, some kind of good thing, or she promised you something, or you feel that you get some attachment with everything during the campaign time you've been into doing, or some kind of way you find yourself closer to the clique, or you find that you will eat a show that she will, when once you get there, you will feel impact or you benefit or somebody will benefit, or certain thing will be there for you, or for some reason you click with her. She's your person and you decide to go away. When you go in our room, you will either vote for Maide, you either vote for Maide, which is red, in the room. Or if you met Matt or things hello, I think it's the time for the younger generation or what people able to bring or what people have been doing before. Or I believe that this is the group that we build. This is the organization or the party I will affiliate myself with, and I want this man to be the man to represent. So for this reason, I'm going to go blue. I'm going to go with Mark, and I think Mark is the man that to do it. And to have Mark. In going in that room, you will select Mark. But based on these three options, I think your vote will never waste. You get it? Or analogy. So this is how we make things simple. This is how we draw things for people to be able to understand. Everything that we do in a warrior is just a math and science. Sometimes you see a different way. I tell people, I say, sometimes you can be looking at it. It's like a donor. Most people can, when they look at the donor and then look at the hole inside the donor, but they don't see the donor around the hole. And they don't see some other graphics and image and things that the donor will represent. They gotta look at it. You gotta look beyond things. You gotta look inside. Or sometimes you gotta look at what make things, quality, texture, why, how. Ask yourself all the necessary questions and things. This is something that we really want to introduce into elections. They call it the process of elimination. You don't have to waste your time on other candidate and waste vote. As long as that man is not in your to doing, you forget about him. You make your choice on where your vote will not be wasted. CDC gave the people three golden rules, three options. Say among the three options, yeah, with everything that you know, everything that you hear about, reduce them to two. Then when you go in our room, then make a decision on one person. It could be Mark, it could be my Ide, or it could even be Garrison Yolo. Whichever one that you support, whosoever that you bring in there and say that the person thing, we guarantee you that one of them is the best choice and one is a winning. You will never go wrong on winning on anything when it comes to any other thing. That was the whole idea. What thing? How easy the thing for anybody to be understand and saying that, oh, CDC this, CDC that. Yeah. What do you really hard is the thing for people understand? Well, what do you have? What with everything else, it makes sense. We're not gonna be involved with where you decide or who you want to take a thing. But we will tell you that forget about the trust. They want that run that. Among the 3 years, any one of them represent the interest of the country and we can work with them as your option. And in the option, they give you the ability to think, to make wise decisions, to see who you want. So for that reason, you can decide. Either at the end, if you either get yellow here or blue here and thing, maybe you change your mind. You say, you know what? I don't want my either. I want for it to be Garrison yellow. It can be. By the end of the day and thing, you can decide where you want to go with. But when you go in that room to make your decision, the decision will be, it will not be wasted. It will not be wasted. We can tell you. So let's say Eve came up to be the person that win the thing, or Mark Leon come out to be the person that win the thing. But at the end of the day, we only have one person in thing. That's why CDC there for the people. They make it very simple right there. There's a winner right there. See? From 4 to 2 to 1. You get a winner right here. The person come out as the person who win the election thing. No nurse. Yeah, you have three options that they offer you. The three people that you see in behind here. Well, what you know, what the press saying, everything like to do in Nimba County politics, where you going here and thing, but do your own research and thing, or ask question and thing, and see like among the three people here, what the best two that you can really select among. Then you reduce your thing to two. After you finish reducing it to two, rare, you're gonna get two people rare. After you finish reducing everything here to two, the next thing you're gonna do here to make it easier and thing, like carry up here so you can be able to see. Now that you have two into the race, it could be any one of those people then. It could be yellow and thing, any one of those group and thing to kind of get them going. Either the red or the blue here. But with everything like you know and thing, what you to do when you go in the thing after the campaign time and thing, whosoever will blow up here and thing can be your final candidate. You can just select one when you go vote. But your vote will never be wasted. What the party to do. Common sense. I just all I wanted to share on the whole thing here. So if you get any other thing that you want us to explain or draw it for you and thing, if you don't understand, I want to leave it now. But I can still come back to try to explain it or draw it. This is it right here. All right, we're gonna stop sharing now. And I'm gonna go to, okay, let's start sharing right now.